What's up, guys? Doing the review for Tonight Alive, The Other Side. The Tonight Alive has been one of my favorite bands since 2010, 2011, something like that. Uh, Now they formed in like 2008. They're from Sydney, Australia. They're signed to Fearless, and if you haven't listened to The Other Side yet, do yourself a favor and listen to that. Most important, listen to The Fire. It is my favorite song on the album, or No Different. The song's called No Different. It's really good. But jumping right into it, yeah, this album I had me jumping back and forth with a lot of ifs and maybes. I don't know, like it going straight from "What Are You So Scared Of" to the other side. It's like it's not as jumpy, it's not as crazy, it's not like the choruses are as catchy, but you're going from like everybody jump, everybody say whoa, to these melancholy lyrics. And I mean the music itself, they're still not alive. It's still that fiery, it's still that energy is still there that's not alive has. But I don't know, lyrically, they're more mature, and it's like they're like, okay, we can't be as young and crazy as we used to be because life is hitting us pretty hard right now. So we gotta be more adult about things. Like songs like "A Lonely Girl" and songs like "You Don't Owe Me Anything." Like those songs depict perfectly that Tonight Alive is growing. They're growing up. They're not kids anymore. I mean, I think Jenna is the same age as me, so she'd be like 22, going to 23 or something like that now. So yeah, 5 years ago, 6, 7 years ago, they were kids when they formed this band, and a lot of the music they made was pretty much, yeah, wild, crazy pop punk, music. But now the other side, I don't even think. I mean, I still qualify a lot of songs like "The Fire" or "No Different" or "Complexes." Nah, yeah, some songs I still qualify them as pop punk, but a lot more other songs they fall into the modern rock or alternative rock filter. The the overall feel of the album, it just has this strong undertone of melancholy with the powerful riffs and the drumming and the bass of Tonight Alive. The music is still there, but it's just, I'm not saying Jenna is lazy in her songwriting, because I mean, come on, they're still pretty much a new band. They're still being called breakthrough artists. They're not Paramore. They're not uh, another big band like, they're not Wonder Years. They're not Blink 182. They're not Green Day. They're not big bands, but they're a newer band coming into this scene. They're not doing it the easy way. A lot of bands can take the easy route and be called, oh, this be called really good. Oh, this band's really good. They're a really good pop punk band. It's Not Alive is taking a more, they're taking the hard way. They're taking a more like careful approach to it. They're not just gonna jump into it just so everyone can like them. A lot of people, not everyone, a lot of people already like them because of what they do and how they do it. The other side is, it's perfectly, it perfectly describes this. I mean, "What Are You So Scared Of" was like their entry. They went from their demo EP to "All Shapes and Disguises." Perfect examples of kids making awesome music. "What Are You So Scared Of" is them breaking out of that little kid shell, that okay, we're not kids anymore, let's do something cool, right? Other side is like, wow, we did something cool, and now we're kind of like not suffering from it, but we know the consequences of actions. We know that, welcome to the other side, right? Haha. But songs like "The Fire," songs like "To Hell and Back," or "Hell and Back," not "To Hell and Back." This isn't "Blessed to Fall." That's another review for another day. And a really good album, but I digress. Songs like "The Ocean," powerful opening. Their first single, it came out. about June, I want to say 2013, the summer of 2013, a few months before the album actually came out. And wow, I mean, I didn't know what to expect. I put off listening to The Ocean for a long time. I don't know why, seeing as how they were my favorite band. I put it off for a long time, and when I finally came around to listening to it, I was I don't know why I was surprised, but I was expecting something along the lines of Crazy Happy Fun Time, older It's Not Alive. But what I got was a more denser form of Crazy Happy Fun Time. You know, uh, The Ocean it's a great song. It's a great opening. It's powerful. It has great lyrics. Matt There's a reason why he's called Matt Best, even though that's his actual name. Great drummer. I will say though, songs like what is it? Complexes, songs like Come Home, that they have that really delayed guitar, but that compensates for the great. It just goes to show how great the lyrics can be in a song. She she illustrates this great picture of love and loss and self doubt and regret, and there's just so much emotion in this album that I can't put it all into just one little review. But there's just so much raw emotion going on in the other side that really can't be overlooked. Because if you do, if you're going into this album expecting crazy happy fun time Tonight Alive, you'll be a little disappointed. But you can't overlook that. You can't overlook that emotion going on in the album. Over the course of the entire album, from track one to end, it's a roller coaster. From from feeling regret to feeling empowered to feeling lost to feeling fine. It covers all those things. And to me, thinking about it now, they couldn't have made a better album. Yeah, a lot of people might say it's for experimentation and all. You know, this album was really experimental for them, but to me, I think it's a little more than just it being experimental. It was stepping outside of their comfort zone of music. Let's not do something easy. Let's not make it simple for everybody. Let's let them know that, hey, we came here to be recognized, not just some run of the mill cookie cutter pop punk. No, no, that's not. And I think about it more. The more I think about it, that's not a lifestyle. Uh, yeah, I will say songs like Complexes. I mean, they're not bad songs, but I just felt like after the fire, Complexes, Come Home, uh, No Different, Say Please. No Different was a good song. I'm not gonna lie. And Bathwater is much to be desired. But there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of uh, emotional undertone to songs like that. And I feel like if you go into it thinking it's going to be something like pop punky, like there's bands like Wonder Years who portray their songs that are sad and emotional with like music that's just driving and powerful, and you get songs like Local Man Ruins Everything. But you get It's Not Alive, their version of Local Man Ruins Everything is songs like Complexes and Bathwater. And now I'm not saying those songs are bad songs, but you can't look at them like they're gonna be like The Fire or Don't Wish, because that's just their way of conveying to you emotion, raw emotion through music. But I will say those songs were my least favorite songs on the album. But I will say they were the most beautiful in lyrics. Lyric wise, they were the most beautiful. But yeah, pretty much this album. If you're going into it thinking it's gonna be like, what are you so scared of? Then you're gonna be kind of disappointed because they're not crazy happy fun time. It's not alive anymore. But if you're going into it hoping it's going to be, it's not alive at their most raw, at their most at their greatest, like one of the best things they could have ever written, yeah, you won't be disappointed. I was surprised at a lot of the songs, and this is coming from someone who is a huge "To Not Alive" uh, fan. I thought my hat was on backwards. But I digress. Nonetheless, I give the album probably a 4.5 out of 5 because ah maybe a 4 because I already said a couple songs weren't that good, but at the same time lyrically they were great and musically they were even better. But the lyrics sometimes I felt like they were just too sad. Like Bathwater, I'm convinced that Bathwater is about suicide, but that's just me. I mean, come on. Uh, what did she say? I watched the bathwater drain. I watched the bathwater drain. It's never looked quite the same. The weight comes back to my body, and I'm hopeless again. Come on, that's just not it's not alive. That's just not something you expect Jenna to write. It's so depressing. But I mean, it's not bad. It's not a bad thing. It's not terrible. I never said I hated it. Still my favorite band, nonetheless. But yeah, like I said, if you haven't listened to the other side, check it out. Check out all their music, their EPs, their first album. Definitely check out All Shapes and Disguises. That's my favorite album by them. My favorite album by them. Check it out. Look it up. Don't go into the album thinking it's going to be Crazy Happy Fun Time, Wonder Years ish, Neck Deep ish, Paramore, new Paramore style music. Because you're gonna be really disappointed because this band is its own band. They made their own name in the music industry, and yeah, check them out. They're good. Later.